see the average college student in their natural state, exhausted, drained, depleted, and struggling. Why is this, you ask? Let's interview some students to find out.
How many hours do you usually sleep on a school night?
About 7.
How many all-nighters have you pulled this semester?
1.
Do you think it would be beneficial for there to be nap pods on campus for students to nap, rest, and refresh
In
for
like
their
the
day?
new library.
In the library? Thank you. How many hours do you sleep on the average school night?
6 hours.
How many all-nighters have you pulled this semester?
1.
Do you think it would be beneficial for there to be nap pods in the new library for students to nap, rest, and refresh?
Yes, for sure.
Thank you.
How many hours do you sleep on the average school night?
Probably only 4 to 5 tonight.
Yes, that's bad, do you think that it would be beneficial for us to get nap pods in the new library that's being built so students can rest and refresh throughout the day?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
And how many all-nighters have you pulled this semester?
2.
2. Thank you.
Sleep deprivation is a big issue for college students. Brown University found in their studies that only 11% report good sleep, where 73% report actual sleep problems. Those are astounding numbers. And insomnia in college students plagues 30% of the women and 18% of the men. In addition to a lower GPA, sleep deprivation is directly linked to irritability and a bad mood, depression and anger, increased anxiety, and emotional instability.
So what should we do about this, London?
Let's get nap pods on campus.
Hell yeah, that's an excellent idea.
So, why should we get nap pods? Well, did you know that 10 to 15 minutes of a nap can lead to 2 to 3 hours of mental alertness, better performance, reaction time, and feelings of alertness later in the day? Naps are proven to help memory because, as research indicates, when a memory is first absorbed by the brain, it's sent to the hippocampus. And in that place, it's kind of fragile and can easily be forgotten, especially if it's getting more information coming in. But a nap can push the memory into the brain's neocortex, where it's more permanent and less easily forgotten. Additionally, another study shows taking just a 60 to 90 minute nap recharges the brain just as much as a full night's sleep does. And that's really good for a student who was crammed between tests, pulling all-nighters, and only has 2 hours to take a quick little recharge.
London, but why should we have them on campus? Like, why can't people just go home and take a nap?
Because, as the Times states, 87% of college students live off campus and commute. Therefore, students don't have all the time to waste on going all the way home, sitting in awful Baton Rouge traffic, and only having like 5 minutes to rest, and then having to come right back to campus for another class.
Oh, you're so right. Plus, pods would be way more comfortable than one of these benches or chairs or just in the grass like people do here. And also safer. But how do we make this happen? Like, who would pay for it?
I don't know.
The first step in making this a reality is to raise money. Nap pods are not cheap, costing about $8,000 per pod, and we estimate we're going to need about 50 pods. So that brings us to $400,000 to improve the health, well-being, and academic excellence of our university.
Students, parents, alumni, this is where you come in. Help us by donating money and encouraging others to do the same in order for us to make this great vision a reality for our campus.
Students, your mental, emotional, and physical health will be improved, as well as your grades.
Parents, the large sums of money that you're paying for your child to come to this university will now become worthwhile because they will be doing way better in school, which will allow them to secure their degrees and finally become financially independent from you.
Alumni, as overall student grades improve, LSU will be more nationally acclaimed, thus drawing in more bright students to attend our university.
Also, nap pods are a super enticing feature to advertise to new possible incoming students because other universities don't have them. As you learned today, taking a quick nap can seriously help you. It's going to help students get better grades, it's going to lead to happier parents, and an overall better graduation rate for this college, which will also lead to better job opportunities and a whole better population of smart people.
Now, London, just imagine.
Let's make this happen.
Go to www.gofundme/LSUNapPods to make this a well-rested, better, healthier, and happier university.